Now, chapter 3 is on culture. Now, a definition of culture we're going to give you. So, can anyone tell me what a culture is? All of them. All the ideas, all the objects of a society is considered a culture. Now, a society is the largest form of a human group. And the smallest form of a human group is a dyad, D-Y-A-D, dyad. A dyad is two people. We'll study, actually, dyads when we study marriage. Interpersonal relationship between two people, that's a dyad. That's the smallest human group. Well, unless you're a multiple personality disorder, in which case you're a group inside yourself. But we don't count that. Now, a society is a group that, and it has lots of definition, but it basically means you speak the same language and you share similar customs and values. Now, we can divide the objects into material, regular physical objects, and ideas, non-material world, thoughts, ideas, ethics, readings, that kind of stuff. So George Murdoch is going to come along and he's going to say, well, are there universals in culture? If we go from culture to culture and we study different cultures, can we find universal things that are in every culture? And the answer to that is yes. Now, the way that it is expressed inside that culture varies dramatically from culture to culture. However, when we name the thing, like how do you handle death, there'll be a way to handle people who are dead. There's actually sports and competitive sports in every culture. Now, you don't need to know the list. But if you think about what's in culture, there's food and food preparation in every culture, of course, and clothing. There's also marriage in every culture. Now, Murdoch went to 565 cultures around the world when he was studying this. And he found universals. There's some way to get rid of those dead bodies because they smell and they cause disease. So there'll be some way to bury or burn a body, to cremate it, to put it on a ship and send it out to sea on fire. Okay, to have a funeral pyre in which you build a certain kind of thing to put the body on top of to get the heat hot enough. A crematorium, a burial. It varies from culture to culture. Also, the way people marry. In some cultures, mom and dad pick who you're going to marry. And it is decided for you, and you marry who you're told to marry. In our culture, we marry for love. 60, 80, 150, 200 years ago, we didn't marry for love at all. People married for someone who was strong and could carry a lot of water, who could sew and who could cook, who could have children and lots of children, one after the other, and was willing to do that. Okay, there was different reasons in different cultures for what marriage means. Today, marriage has changed dramatically, hasn't it? Now we're trying to decide if same-sex couples should marry too, and use the word husband-wife among them as well. So there's a debate. This is universals. The way cultures marry, the way we have competitive sports, the way we cook. If you want to know how to tell one culture from another, just talk about what you want for lunch. And you'll actually start naming ethnic groups, cultural practices of food preparation. I want Mexican, I want Hawaiian, I want Thai food today, I want American, I want barbecue, I want this. When you start naming where we're going to go for lunch, then you'll be actually naming different ethnic groups inside of cultures. You agree with that? Food preparation is different.